Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber. 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And across the ring from him, Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber. Fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards.
Look at the weight. How much weight are you going to give away in a fight?
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6'9", here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. And he just misses with that jab. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? And now they're right back into the fray. He threw the hook, didn't land. A perfect counter shot. Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven. They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They score again with the left hand. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. This is a high-octane, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. On to the second round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. We'll keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Oh, that punch. Here's a right hand. Great counter right hand there. Counter right. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. And there's the bell to start round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. Nice counter punch. Nice exchange here from both men. Nice job landing that left counter punch. That left counter was perfectly timed. And he fails to score with that left hook. And now going for the finish. Down goes Fury. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round they're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
On to the fourth we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Punch, counter punch. How are they still standing? Let's see if these two heavyweights decide to exchange bombs early or decide to box a little bit.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. These punches coming from every angle. Got out of the way of that right hook. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Missed him with that uppercut. Good one. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The perfect counter lands. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
And there's the bell for round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
He misses with that jab. Catch and shoot. Quick punch scores. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds. Let me explain to you about a fast fight.
Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. And they're down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's Tyson. Oh, and that changes everything, and down they go. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it. talk about Wilder in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Here we go in the 6th round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. Beautiful counter shot. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Nice exchange here from both men. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look...
Here comes round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. He missed with that jab. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Still swinging with nothing left. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rock. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Good counter right hand again. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this thing...
And we enter the 8th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. right counter. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you don't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Why aren't they? This fight has a real good flow to it. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. Wow, let's take another look
happy.
at that.
Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Talk about Wilder in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then...
And we enter the ninth. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
I hope this fighter realizes Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion. You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.